Yo, YouTube, what's up with your boy? Sports and Fitness Rants. I'm back, guys. Click that like button. Subscribe to my channel. What's up, y'all? Welcome back, guys. Welcome back, man. Got another great video for you guys today, as usual, man. You guys know the deal on this channel. It's all about setting the record straight, stopping the lies, stopping the narratives, stopping them from rewriting history, guys. And in this video, we know what we talking about. We definitely going to talk about this soft clown, LeBron James, this stat padding fool. Went out there last night and stat padded for that 10-point streak. I mean, my goodness, man. I tell you guys, every day LeBron James does something. I'm telling you, every season, guys, this man does stuff like this every single year. We're not hating on LeBron James. This is LeBron James, man. This is what he does. He does this stuff. I didn't make him do that. He went out there last night and stat padded for 10 points. What a joke. I mean, LeBron James is an absolute joke of a person. He's a joke of an athlete. I'm telling you guys right now, as far as basketball play is concerned, this man is an absolute joke, man. I have zero respect for this clown. This dude stat pad last night hardcore in a Lakers loss. This man was in there with the Lakers getting blown out. He was still in there in the fourth quarter, though, to put those damn shots up to get that 10-point streak. And then they're going to celebrate it on ESPN, these clowns on ESPN. They're actually going to write about it in an article. They're actually going to talk about it. We're going to talk about this video, guys. And I want to thank you guys. Everyone across the world, everyone across the state's been supporting my channel. Once again, guys, you know I am truly, truly humbled. Once again, shout out to Vernon Lee Warren. A special thanks out to Vernon Lee Warren. Came through with the super, as always. Vernon Lee Warren, a true supporter of my channel, man. Thank you very much for all the continued support, man. It means a lot. I want to send another special thanks out to Gundam U for coming through with the super thanks. Gundam U, another true supporter of my channel. Like, you guys always coming through. It means a lot, guys. And you guys know what to do. Turn the volume all the way up. Hit that play button. Remember, these videos are for educational purposes. And let's roll. So, yes, guys, man, there's so much stuff to talk about this morning. You know, I know you guys have been hitting me up with the Paul Pierce comments and the Danny Green stuff. I'm probably going to go live later. I think after work, I'm going to have to do a live for at least an hour on those comments. I think that's the only way to do it. I can't do a video on that. I got to go live on that stuff. Because what Paul Pierce said and what Danny Green said, I think it needs a live. And I think I'm going to go do a live later. So you guys stand by for a live later today. I don't know, maybe like 4:15-ish, 4:15 p.m. Eastern time, somewhere around there, guys. Be prepared for live. We're going to talk about that crap. But anyway, in this video, we're going to talk about LeBron James stat padding his way to that damn 10-point streak. I tell you, man, LeBron James does not care about winning. He does not care about competing. He doesn't care about any of this. All he cares about is himself. He don't care about the teammates. He don't care about the organization. He don't care about the NBA. He doesn't care about basketball, guys. It's so damn obvious. It's been obvious. LeBron James hasn't cared about the sport of basketball in forever, a long-ass time, man. These guys lose the love of the sport a long time ago, man. Some of these guys, I question if they ever did love the sport. I really question if LeBron James ever really loved basketball. I'm talking about love basketball, guys. Really enjoy playing it. Just really enjoy the sport. And like I said, if LeBron James really loved the sport of basketball, really did, then you would also, in turn, respect the history of that sport, would you not? That's why I tell you guys, a lot of these guys don't care about basketball. They don't care because they don't care about the history of the game. If they actually cared about basketball, then they would care about the history of the game. But because they don't care about basketball, remember they clown us for being fans of the game. All of a sudden, that's a negative. They're not fans. They never were, a lot of these guys, I guess, and they don't care. That's why they won't do the research. They won't do the homework, right? And they won't give you the facts. They'll just give you their opinions, their emotions. And like I said, they all have a narrative. I mean, an agenda here, right? That's all it is. They can never just keep it real and just give you the facts and then have you form your own opinion off of that. They want you to have the same opinion that they're having, and their opinion's not even real. These guys are fake as hell. Fake as hell. So we're going to do a live and talk about some other stuff. But LeBron James, man, he don't love the game like that. And last night was so obvious. And this is why I tell you guys, the longer LeBron James keeps playing, this is great for us. It gives me content to do. This gives us stuff to laugh about. I mean, it's like the LeBron James fans say weird things. I love that they keep coming back and making comments. I love that they do this stuff because it allows us to continue to laugh at these fools and continue to set the record straight and educate these clowns out here. Like I said, remember, we're never laughing with them. We're laughing at these fools. We're never laughing with LeBron James. Who's laughing with LeBron James? We're laughing at LeBron James. That's why I say let LeBron James play another 5 years if he wants. I don't give a damn. Play to you at 50, LeBron James. I'm loving this right now. I'm loving this, right? What was that, like the old McDonald's commercial, I'm loving this. Yeah, I'm loving this right now with LeBron James and everything that he's doing. Every single night this man does something that we can talk about and laugh about that furthers, right? Everything that I'm telling you guys about him, it just furthers it along here. I'm not making this stuff. I'm not hating all sports and fitness rants. That guy's just a LeBron hater. All he does is LeBron videos. That's the same stuff you hear over and over from LeBron James fans. Did I make LeBron James stay in last night's stat pad? Did I do that? I got nothing to do with this fool. I'm reporting on what this man does. I'm giving you the facts here. You feel you want to feel. If you LeBron James fans respect what he did last night, if you respect what he's been doing over the last 22 seasons, that's on you. That ain't got nothing to do with me. Now remember, you look bad. That's a reflection on you. The people that you support, the people you get behind, that speaks about you. You fools don't, these people don't, as I say, they don't understand about integrity, honor, class, respect. They don't know about this stuff. Just like LeBron James doesn't. So, if you guys don't know, which I'm sure you do, the Lakers played last night, right? The second half of back-to-back for the Lakers. And you see what happened? They didn't catch a team that was on a second half of back-to-back, and they were rested. Last night, the Suns were rested, and the Lakers came in, right? And they played them, and they got manhandled. They got straight beat down, guys. Straight beat down by the Phoenix Suns last night. And it was what? 25 points or something like that they lost by. And like I told you, the game was out of hand from the first half. From the first half, the game was out of reach, guys. They were getting blown up from the start. From the start. So when we think about the score last night, like I said, they were getting beat from the start. I think it was like 66-52 at halftime. So they were down by 14 points at halftime. Not astronomical, not out of reach, right? But they were getting beat pretty handedly in that first half. And then it only continued into the second half. Like I said, they ended up losing, like I said, like 25 points or whatever it was. So they get beat down last night by the Phoenix Suns. And like I said, LeBron James sat out the game against the Pelicans and then played last night. And like I said, the Lakers won the second half of a back-to-back. And what did they do? They come out there and did nothing. Played no defense again. I told you guys, the Lakers, I think, are ranked 18th in defense this season. They're one of the worst defensive teams in the league. Even though they're one of the top offensive teams in the league, their defense is trash. So, like Kevin Durant said, oh, defense is not important. All you got to do is make shots. It doesn't seem like that, Kevin Durant. Right? It doesn't seem like it's all about offense, no defense. You got to bend your knees and slide them feet, dude. And the Lakers haven't done that because who do the Lakers have on their team? What personnel do the Lakers have? You have Austin Reeves, Luka Doncic, and LeBron James in your starting lineup. Neither one of them dudes can play defense. Not Nan Nutter. Not Nan Nutter one of them dudes can play defense, man. None of them. So you have 3 of your 5 starters are not defenders at all. We're not talking about guys that are okay or good on D. They're just not great. These guys are mediocre and bad on defense. I mean, who's the best defender of the 3? Austin Reeves? I mean, that's pretty damn bad, guys. Pretty damn bad. So that's 3 of your starters. So the Lakers continue to give up a bunch of points. I told you they're one of the worst defensive teams. They're one of the worst rebounding teams. And more the same last night. How many offensive rebounds the Lakers have last night? 5? 4? I don't even know how many offensive rebounds. I told you they turned the ball over at a high level. But we won't focus on the Lakers in this video. We're going to focus on LeBron James' stat pattern. Now, when you guys have probably heard or saw the video of LeBron James hitting that 3, right, to get the streak going, to keep that streak alive, and the announcers are like so happy when LeBron James hit that 3. They were like, oh, LeBron James knocks the 3 to keep the streak alive. You know, and they talk about how that was important, right? Oh, that was what LeBron James was there for, right, to keep that streak. That's why he was trying to do. Guys, I want you to understand something. This did not come in the course of playing the game. Right, we understand, right? Sometimes you're going to get blown out. Team is going to get blown out. Maybe you're going to blow a team out. However, I told you guys, LeBron James plays garbage time all the time. Garbage time. So in these scenarios that we've talked about, LeBron James' team is down by 20. They're up by 20. LeBron James is still in the game. 4 minutes to go, 5 minutes to go, 6 minutes to go. The game is out of reach, but here's LeBron James in the game playing against second unit. And it was more the same last night, guys. When LeBron James hit that shot, guys, to keep the 10-point streak alive, the score was 113-88, guys. 113-88. 113-88, guys. That was the score when LeBron James hit that shot, guys. 25 points. They were down by 25, I think it was like 6:20 to go in the game when LeBron James hit that. So there was 6 minutes to go in the game. Your team is down by 25. You have 88 points in the fourth quarter with 6 minutes to go, and here goes LeBron James chugging the threes to make that 10-point streak. So LeBron James last night went 3 for 10 and scored 10 points. Once again, LeBron James putting up the amount of shots just to score that same amount of points. But what else does LeBron James do out there? Because it's not just about LeBron James staying in late, stat chasing and stat padding for that 10-point streak. What the hell else is LeBron James doing out there? This man does nothing on the basketball court, guys. He does nothing. The man had 0 rebounds. This man played 31 minutes last night. 31 minutes last night and got 0 rebounds. How the hell are you 6'9" and you got 0 rebounds in 31 minutes on a basketball court? A rebound didn't fall to you? Look at all the rebounds that LeBron James gotten over his career over the last 5-6 years. These rebounds fall in his lap. You're telling me no rebounds last night for LeBron James? Not a single freaking rebound for this fucking guy, man. Excuse my language, guys. I shouldn't have cursed, man. I'm so frustrated with this stuff, guys. I'm frustrated as hell, man. This morning when I woke up and you guys were sending me all this Paul Pierce stuff, and then I looked at Charles Dreamer's Pro's video, I'm sorry, guys. I shouldn't have cursed, man. I'm really pissed off, man, because this is getting disgusting now. Yo, the dude was blatantly in the game at a score of 113-88, and this man's chucking up 3 still. He's still in the game for that 10-point streak. Who gives a damn about that 10-point streak? You look worse trying to keep chasing this and keep extending this. You look terrible doing this. No one respects this. No one's like, yeah, man, LeBron James has been keeping this up for over 1,000 games. The real streak was Michael Jordan's. That was the real streak, guys. So once again, forgive me for cursing, guys. I shouldn't have cursed. You guys know I don't like to curse on my channel. And I hope, you didn't have your stuff playing and your kids heard this or someone, your mama heard it or something like that, man. Forgive me. That's not what I do, man. It slipped out. And like I said, this is getting personal with me. Because like I said, the things that these guys are saying out here and the things that LeBron James is doing out here is a slap in the face to all the all-time greats. That's why I tell you, I'm not comparing him and putting him in that list. He's not worthy enough to do this stuff. Dude, you were in there and scored 113-88 with 6 minutes to go, and you chucking up a shot for a freaking 10-point streak? And I'm supposed to put you in the conversation with Jordan and Bill Russell and Will Chamberlain and Kobe Bryant and Magic Johnson and Larry Bird and these Hakeem Olajuwon and Tim Duncan and Dr. J and Jerry West. Like, this is laughable. Insane. You guys remember when Michael Jordan got his 10-point streak broken, like when it officially got broken, it was when he was on the Wizards. You guys remember. He retired with that streak, came back on the Wizards, and it got broken in that first season with the Wizards. I can't remember what game it was. It was like the 28th game or something like that. I think they played the Indiana Pacers. Michael Jordan scored 6 points. And you remember Doug Collins telling the story about this on the bus on the way home, right? Or back to the whatever. He said that Michael Jordan came and sat next to him and asked him, he's like, yo, do you believe in me anymore? Like, you don't believe in me? And he was like, what are you talking about? I don't believe in you. Because you guys remember that game. The entire starting lineup in that game, they sat the entire fourth quarter, guys. The entire fourth quarter, Michael Jordan had 6 points in that game. The Pacers were blowing out the Wizards that game, right? And the entire fourth quarter, none of the starters played. None of the starters played. So Michael Jordan could have kept that streak going by playing in the fourth quarter and trying to chuck a bunch of shots up to keep that 10-point streak going. He could have really hunted that down and made a big deal about it. Because remember, last night they had LeBron James in there just to get the 10-point streak. He wasn't in there because they were coming back. He wasn't in there because it was a close game. He wasn't in there because he's a true competitor like that. He was only in there for the streak, guys. As soon as he got the streak, they took him out the game. Michael Jordan didn't play the entire fourth quarter of that game. And then he talked to Doug Collins on the bus and was like, yo, man, you don't believe in me anymore. This or that. And Doug Collins didn't even know what he was talking about. And he didn't understand the streak that was going on. And he said, I felt bad that I didn't play Michael Jordan in the fourth quarter. I didn't play them in the fourth. I sat him out and I broke his streak and I didn't know he had a streak going. And then people told me about it afterwards. They're like, yo, he had a streak going and it broke because of this. Michael Jordan didn't say anything to him about that. He never once said, hey, man, can you put me back in? I got the streak going, man. I got to keep the streak going. Michael Jordan didn't do that. Doug Collins said he didn't even know about the streak. He didn't know until after the fact when other people told him. Other people told him. You think that LeBron James would have sat there last night and sat the entire fourth quarter out and not got that streak? He wouldn't have done that because he's never done it. He's never done it. Once again, remember, that streak was broke a long time ago, guys. A long time ago. We go back to 2011 NBA Finals again. That man scored 8 points in a finals game. Not a regular season game, in a freaking finals game. But they're still celebrating the streak. So remember, guys, the streak was broke a long time ago. But they continued to talk about the regular season. Michael Jordan has the actual streak, guys. the actual streak. Regular season and postseason, guys. Right? And the postseason. So, Michael Jordan wasn't going in the fourth quarter of games when he was on the Bulls. He wasn't sitting in these games to score 30 or 40 or 50 or 60 and stat chase. So years later, Michael Jordan could turn around and say, yeah, Michael Jordan scored this many 60-point games. He had this many 50-point games, right? He wasn't chasing those things. Whenever Michael Jordan got the 40, 50, 60-point games, he got in the course of competing, in the course of winning games and winning championships. He didn't sacrifice wins or sacrifice the integrity of the game. None of this stuff just to get some stats up. Because that's what LeBron James is doing. He's sacrificing the integrity of the game. He's cheating the game. Once again, he's cheating the fans out there. He's cheating himself. Does anyone really believe that LeBron James looked good last night getting that 10-point streak? LeBron James, are you really happy? Are you at home celebrating that? You're corny as hell, dude. Corny as hell. You're celebrating mediocrity. And you're celebrating something that's not real. It's not authentic. It's fake. You've been chasing this and stat padding for that. That wasn't legit. That didn't come in the course of an actual game. You stayed in late with your team down by 25. And remember, guys, Devin Booker left the game at the first quarter. And the Lakers still get blown out. And LeBron James still went out there and stat padded, man. This man went 3 for 10 last night. 0 rebounds, 0 steals, 0 blocks, 0 offensive rebounds, and he was a -6. A -6 on the court, which actually wasn't that bad compared to a lot of the other starters because the Lakers getting manhandled out there last night. LeBron James, who rested on the first half of the back-to-back, he should have had all the energy last night. Where was his energy? Where was it? Where was Wolverine LeBron James? Where was LeBron Wolverine James last night? With the healing ability, the recovery. Remember, that's part of Wolverine's thing. He can recover, he can heal. Right? He got the superhuman strength and stuff. Where's LeBron James' toughness and durability? Where's his strength last night? When everybody else won a second half of back-to-back on the Lakers, here comes LeBron James, rested, and he goes out there and scores 10 points. 3 for 10, 0 rebounds. You weren't even giving any effort out there in the court. And we all know about the lack of defense. He's not playing defense. Luka Doncic's not playing defense. Austin Reeves not playing defense. Who's playing defense, guys? JJ Redick, who's playing defense? Who's on first? Who's on second? Who's on third? I mean, my goodness, man. That's what we got last night from LeBron James, a man who rested. Remember, we're going to sit LeBron James out strategically. We're going to sit him out on the back-to-backs. Okay, so you set him out on the back-to-back. He played last night, and he did nothing out there. Did nothing out there. So what did him sitting out against the Pelicans do? It did nothing for him. Because, oh, that's right, the left foot injury management that we talked about is a made-up injury. Guys, what injury? They still never told you a foot injury. I told you Michael Jordan had a Liz Frank fracture in his foot, which was a career-threatening injury. They say LeBron James got a foot injury, but they've never told you what it is. And then he says that he saw the LeBron James feet. He's Wolverine, but he's still dealing with it 3 years later. But he wasn't good last night. This man should have been running up and down the court last night, dunking on everybody. He should have been well-rested. He should have had the energy. He's LeBron James. He keeps himself in great shape, right? He's the greatest player of all time. Went out there and got 10 points, guys, on 10 shots, 0 rebounds, 0 steals, 0 blocks, -6, 0 leadership, 0 defense, 0 swag, 0 hustle. LeBron James is just 0. That's what he is, man. He's LeBron 0 James. This guy's fake as hell. Like I said, I can't believe this man stayed in there. I cannot believe this stuff. I told you, it's a slap in the face to all the fans of basketball. He's just doing it in front of our face now. He don't even care anymore. He don't try to hide this stuff. He don't try to, try to get by him. I'll do it on the slide. No. We're going to stay in there, stat pad, stat chase in year 23. And then as soon as you get that streak, we're going to take you out. You were in there with your team down by 25. Remember, guys, LeBron's been doing this for years. Years. Remember when he was chasing Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, stat padding and stat chasing for a record that no one cares about. You were sacrificing losses. Instead of trying to galvanize your team, trying to develop some cohesion, trying to build up your team to be contenders so that you can maybe compete for an actual championship, which is what you're supposed to be doing. Instead, LeBron James continues to go out there for the money, the fame, to go out there for stats that don't mean anything. This 10-point streak means 0. 0. Like I said, LeBron James made himself look really bad trying to chase that 10-point streak, which wasn't worth a damn. Meanwhile, Michael Jordan sat the entire fourth quarter in 2002 and ended his streak. Sat the entire fourth quarter and didn't cry and moan to the coach about it. Didn't say, hey, man, you got to put me back in the game. I got to get my 10-point streak. Nope, not at all. No one cared. And then Michael Jordan, the very next game, guys, scored 51 points. The next game, he scored 51. So he scored 6 points, broke the streak, and then dropped 51, right? And he said, yo, Doug Collins, man, don't ever doubt me again, man. Don't doubt my game. Don't doubt my skills. even at this age. LeBron James. We doubt LeBron James, man. That dude's a straight clown. So you guys know the deal, man. LeBron James continues to embarrass himself the longer this man plays. I told you I'm loving this right now, man. Keep playing LeBron James. Keep doing this stupid stuff. Keep going out there and goofing it up. The man had 3 assists last night on 3 turnovers and 0 rebounds. The man did nothing out there. He did nothing out there, and the legs got blown out because you do not. I mean, look at Rui Hachimura. Look at Rui Hachimura. Scored 0 points last night. And I guarantee you the LeBron James fans will say, where's Hachimura? He ain't doing nothing. He ain't do this. Where was Austin Reeves now, right? Where were they at? Right? Where was Hachimura at? You know where Hachimura was? He was confused. Whenever LeBron James comes back to a team, everyone else has to all of a sudden figure out what to do. They're inconsistent. You know what I'm saying, guys? They're inconsistent with LeBron James on the basketball court. LeBron James doesn't make your teammates or make his teammates consistent. They're inconsistent with LeBron James, which is why his teams are inconsistent, which is why they're always blaming his teammates. Because LeBron James out there playing inconsistent self. Never there. Never there. And like I said, you're in the fourth quarter stat chasing. Who respects this? And you got people out here calling this guy the greatest of all time. Michael Jordan would never do something like this, man. Never chase the stats like that. He chased the wins. The wins. LeBron James should have checked himself out a long time ago in that game. But he stayed in there to get that 3. And like I said, he chucked up that 3 because he needed 3 more points for the record. He went 1 for 4 for 3, guys. So think about that. He had that last 3. He had to chuck that last 3 up. He had to chuck it up. You guys know what it is. LeBron James is a complete joke, an embarrassment to the league, guys. And I'm done with him. Last night was the cherry on the top for me. I mean, the dude stayed in there, down 25 for that 10-point streak, and as soon as he got it, they took him out. He's in year 23. You guys know the deal, man. I'll catch you guys on the next one.